The boy steps into the center of the stage, his small shoes tapping lightly against the glossy floor. The spotlight above feels like a burning sun, too bright and too heavy for someone so young. He clutches his worn guitar, a gift from his father, one of the few memories he holds close. His fingers tremble around the strings, and for a moment he wonders if they'll obey him at all. The audience fills the massive hall, their faces fading into the darkness like shadows watching his every breath. The judges sit before him, their eyes sharp, waiting, evaluating. He tries to lift his chin with confidence, but inside his chest, his heart is pounding faster than any drum beat. His throat feels tight, dry, as if every fear he's ever had has climbed up and is choking his voice. The host whispers from backstage, "You're ready," though the boy isn't sure he believes it. He takes a slow breath, remembering why he's here, why he must be brave. He promised his mother that he would give everything he has, that he would show the world the song he learned from his father late at night, when the world outside was harsh but inside their little home was filled with music. He raises his gaze toward the judges again. One of them gives the slightest nod, like a quiet encouragement only for him. His trembling fingers find the first chord. Strum. The unmistakable opening of Hotel California rings out, beautifully fragile yet powerful. A hush spreads through the hall instantly. Conversations stop, eyes widen, even the cameras seem to pause their movement. As he begins to sing, his voice floats into the room, soft, pure, and full of emotion no child should carry. The audience leans forward, captured within the very first note. They realize, all at once, this boy is about to change everything. The chorus arrives like a wave he can no longer hold back. His voice rises, carrying the weight of every quiet struggle he's lived through. The hall fills with the familiar melody of Hotel California, but there is something different in it tonight, something raw, something that makes the lyrics feel like they were written for him alone. He closes his eyes as he sings, letting the emotion guide him. The notes crack slightly, not from lack of skill, but from too much feeling. Every word sounds like a story, of dreams too big for a small home, of nights crying quietly so no one hears, of a boy who has learned to fight life with music. One judge, known for being strict and unshakable, suddenly lifts a hand to her mouth. Her eyes shimmer, then overflow. A tear slips down her cheek, then another. She tries to blink them away, to stay professional, but the boy's voice destroys every wall she has ever built around her heart. In the audience, people begin to whisper, "Who is he? How can someone so young sing like he's lived 1,000 years? This is different." No one looks away. Even the security guards near the exit stop and stare, forgetting their job for a moment. The boy holds the final line of the chorus, his voice soaring, trembling, pleading with the song like it holds his future. His small chest rises and falls quickly, struggling to control what he feels. The light catches the shine in his eyes, a mix of fear and courage. This isn't just singing. This is someone pouring out his heart, piece by fragile piece, in front of the world. And the world is listening, mesmerized. The final guitar notes dance softly through the air, each one precise, gentle, full of soul. His fingers linger on the strings even after the sound fades, as if he wishes the music could stay just a moment longer. Then, with a shaky breath, he bows his head. Sweat glistens on his forehead, his heart pounding so loudly he thinks the microphone might pick it up. Silence. Not applause. Not cheers. Just a deep, heavy silence that fills the entire hall. The cameras shift. The judges stare, completely still, unreadable. The audience seems frozen in time. Rows of eyes watch him, but no one moves, no one even breathes loud enough to break the quiet. The boy's smile wavers and disappears. His hands slowly fall from the guitar as dread creeps up his spine like a cold chill. Maybe they hated it. Maybe the crack in his voice was too noticeable. Maybe the song was too big for a kid like him. He stares at the floor, shoulders shrinking inward, trying to make himself disappear again, like he used to when he felt he wasn't good enough. His thoughts turn heavy. How could I believe I deserved this stage? His throat tightens. He swallows back the sting of tears. Just then, a chair scrapes loudly. One judge rises to her feet, trembling, eyes filled with disbelief and something far stronger, admiration. Another judge follows, jaw dropped, hand pressed to his heart like he's afraid it might burst. The audience gasps, a ripple of realization spreading from front row to back. The silence is no longer confusion, it's awe. And before the boy can even lift his head fully, a hand slams down, a golden button lights up, a spark shoots into the air. Then, boom, everything changes in an explosion of gold. Bam! The sound is like thunder. Not just one judge, but all three slam their palms down on the golden buzzer at the exact same moment. For a heartbeat, nothing happens, then the entire world erupts. Lights flash. A golden shockwave bursts from the judge's table and sweeps across the stage. A split second later, shish, gold confetti explodes from the ceiling, shooting down like a storm of glittering stars. It swirls around him, catching the stage lights and turning the room into a dream he never dared to imagine. The audience rises as one. The roar of clapping and screaming is so powerful it feels like the entire building is shaking. People are cheering his name, some crying, some laughing in disbelief. Phones fly up to record the moment, every person desperate to capture history happening before their eyes. The boy's knees buckle, the weight of everything, his fears, his dreams, his struggles, his hope, collapses all at once. He drops to the ground, the guitar gently clacking against the stage. His hands fly up to his face, trying to hide the tears that burst from his eyes. But he can't stop them, and he doesn't want to anymore. The golden confetti lands in his hair, sticks to his cheeks, and sparkles against his wet eyelashes. He looks up through the tears just in time to see the judges standing and clapping wildly, smiling, wiping their own tears away. One judge shouts over the crowd, voice cracking, "You're a star. You were born for this." Another holds her heart like she's afraid it might break from joy. And in that moment, surrounded by gold, love, and a dream turning real, the boy understands. This is not just a performance. This is the beginning of his future. Gold confetti still rains down as the boy kneels on the stage, overwhelmed by the roar of the audience. His tears fall freely now, not from fear, but from joy so powerful it feels unreal. Before he can even catch his breath, the judges rush from their seats, nearly tripping over each other in their excitement. The first judge reaches him and pulls him into a tight embrace, whispering through a broken voice, "You deserve every bit of this." The second judge wipes his own eyes before gently lifting the boy to his feet. The third grabs his hand and raises it high into the air like a champion who has just won the world. Then, another figure appears from backstage. It's his mother. Her hands cover her mouth, trembling as she tries to hold back the flood of emotion. But the moment she reaches him, every wall she built to stay strong shatters. She wraps him into the tightest hug, crying into his shoulder. He hugs her back just as fiercely, both shaking with happiness. For a moment, the stage, the cameras, the thousands of eyes, they don't exist. It's only a mother and her son, finally seeing a dream come true. Gold confetti twirls around them, and the boy scoops a handful into his palms. He stares at the sparkling pieces, tokens of a night that will change everything. He lifts his hands high, letting the confetti fall like golden wishes. He smiles through tears, breath trembling, a laugh breaking through the emotion. The crowd chants his name. The lights shine brighter than ever. Cameras capture a memory the world will replay again and again. This is the moment he will remember for the rest of his life. The moment a hidden voice became a rising star.